I can control the weather. They call me Storm Mistress of the elements. Okay, first things first, we are going to lift these brows for the gods using brow tape. You can get it on Amazon. I will put the link below for you. Boom. Next, I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. If you're doing a full face of makeup, you're trying to beat your face, you need this. It's going to protect your skin. Also, it's going to give you long-lasting makeup. Do it, do it, do it. Get it. Smashbox is the best. For priming, I definitely recommend that you moisturize with a hydrating moisturizer and then prime. Next is color correcting. I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector. This is more of a brick. I actually need the apricot. I grabbed the wrong one, whatever. This is a method used to fix any imperfections, including if you shave and got a little stubble, little chinny chin chin, yes! Or dark circles, that's what I'm doing. Boom. Next is Bobbi Brown Foundation, long-lasting full coverage oil-free shine control. This is important. Love Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown feels and moves like skin. You want that. It's long-lasting again. And so we're going to take a foundation brush and start to apply that in the areas where I put the color corrector. I kind of sped this up because it is a very timely process because, again, I got a shade too dark in the color corrector. Practice makes perfect. Next, we're doing our contouring. This is a cream contouring palette. This is how you're going to create that chiseled look, the cheekbones, the chin. It's really fun to contour, which I'm learning. This is my first time contouring on myself because you're able to create a whole new canvas and a whole different illusion. Anything that's not there, baby, you can make it be there, okay? We're doing cheekbones to the gods. So as you see, I'm just pointing out all the areas that need to stand out and highlight. When you see the full look, you'll see these areas and you'll remember me doing this part. We see this method of art often done within drag makeup, which is an amazing form of artistry. I don't have the skills for drag makeup, I would say. Never done it before. This is just me doing what I know natural. And so, yeah, I look crazy right now, but trust the process. So now I'm going to go in with a darker shade for the contouring palette in the cream palette. And this is going to really bring everything together, sharpen those angles. Now, I will say this is my first time contouring, and what I found is that lighter is easier to work with as opposed to going too heavy, because then you have to take more time to actually blend. And so we're doing the neck, and we're going to do the chin and the jawline and the eyes and the nose. Definitely going to get that tiny little button nose. Storm has a tiny little pixie nose. And right now I look like something from The Grinch Stole Christmas. But please trust the process. It's going to get better, I promise. And so I'm winging it at this point, just off of photo memory in terms of how I think Storm looks. And yeah, so the next process for this, as you see, I'm now blending. I'm going to be using a contouring powder palette, and this is really going to just smooth everything out so that the lines and the definition aren't so harsh, and yet at the same time make everything look really natural, very skin-like, and very chiseled at the same time. So I'm just going in blending, and I'm actually mixing 2 to 3 different colors to get that perfect hue in between. And I really love this part. This for me is what contouring is about. I feel like it's a great way to create something or an illusion that's not really there, and just let your imagination go wild. And so that's what I did. As you see here, it just came out very smooth. Again, trust the process. This is halfway through. And look who's crashing the video.
Hey, bro.
My twin brother. Okay, moving right along. So if at this point you are able to keep up with what I'm doing, I want to congratulate you. I know applying makeup can be very intimidating. I do have a lot of experience coming from the entertainment industry, but don't fret. You'll get it after a while. You learn perfection by making mistakes, right? And so here I'm filling in my brows with my angle brush. I decided to go angle brush instead of the brow wand from Bobbi Brown. It's just easier when you have a time constraint. I'm using black shadow powders or whatnot. And these are e.l.f. brushes, believe it or not. hate all you want, e.l.f. is that girl. Okay, you can get it everywhere. It's at Target, it's at Ulta, it's at Sephora. It's inexpensive and it's quality. So that's what works for me. Anyway, eyebrow snatch for the gods and moving right along. Okay, now I'm putting everything in place by setting it with my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Yes. I absolutely love this setting spray. I do a couple applications. It works for me. Gotta get the neck. Gotta get that neck. Some of y'all be forgetting the neck and y'all be looking crazy. I'm just saying. We're still friends. What do you guys think so far? Is it giving? So as you see here, I'm going back into my crease line here to just sharpen everything up because Storm has a very defined brow structure there, and I want to give animation. I want to give fierce. So here I am again using my Bobbi Brown concealer sticks to just kind of touch on everything again and make everything a little crisp, real sweet like. Wow, we are really moving quite along. Here I'm actually using Scotch tape to put on the side of my eye palette. This is a really good way for those of you who are beginners and not really good at doing cat wings. Storm has a really serious cat wing. If you're not good with liners or liquid liners, you want to use eyeshadow like I'm about to show you, and this is a really good cheat to get that really crisp line up the side of your eyes. And so, trust the process. I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, what are you doing, Esteban? But just follow what I'm doing, and there really isn't a wrong way to apply this. However, when doing eye makeup, I find that it's a lot easier to start out with less as opposed to more so that you don't have to turn around and fix the mistakes that you made. You can always build, but it's harder to take away. In doing Storm's makeup, even with the eyes, I want to go for a warm type of goddess-like feel. My favorite version of Storm is the 90s Jim Lee Storm. She had like a cinnamon golden brown type of color. I even call it a peanut butter girl. And so that's what I'm giving. And I actually got this really cool palette from Sephora that you see in my hands called Sephora Color Shifter Strange Botanicals. Guys, it was literally $10 for amazing, beautiful, beautiful colors. And so that's what I'm working with today. It's gonna be some gold, a little bit of brown, some dark smoky eye going on with some iridescent finish to really make it pop and look like electricity. So what you actually just saw me doing right there is using the white and black Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio gel pencil liners. They're literally like crayons. They are extremely pigmented. I use it for my waterline, as you see here, and any area that I need to highlight or make stand out. And then I go over it and I draw or trace my eye with the black. And that also amplifies the cat wing as well. I have to tell you, it is hard to get it off, but it did what it had to do, as you see here. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I said I wasn't going to use a liquid liner, especially for those of you that are beginners and don't really know how to use them, but I actually did use my Tom Ford liquid liner. It's the best on the market, I gotta say, to me, anyway. And so there I am using it. Not sorry. It actually helped with the look because it is waterproof. It stayed on all night. Tom Ford knows what they're doing when it comes to cosmetics. I have to say that. And Tom Ford just feels sexy when you put it on, you know? Maybe you don't, I don't know. Also, as you see, I did remove the tape. I also will recommend, again, it is a better idea to do your eye makeup before you do your concealer and stuff, because now I have to go back in and clean all that. You see what I'm doing? Trial and error, we learn as we go, you know, it's no big deal, you know, I'm a little bit of a professional, so I got it. But anyway, I really like the way it's coming out so far. Fun fact, did you know that the original artist, Dave Cockrum, who created Storm, was a huge Star Trek fan? And he actually created Storm after one of his favorite characters, which was Lieutenant Uhura, which is why Storm looks a lot like her. You see it? Right. He was a huge fan, so he made Storm in the actress Nichelle Nicole's likeness. This is me removing the black lines that I did in the inner corners. I actually didn't like it. I felt like it was just too anime, and we're giving X-Men comics, not Japanese anime or manga. So yeah, that's what I did there. Boom. It's coming together quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Okay, next what I'm doing is I am going to be using this tiny little cute sponge that I got from e.l.f. And I'm going to be setting my face with a loose setting powder. It's Banana is the color, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. We love this. I do have the benign powder, but I thought that this one was something that I should try that's new so I can do something different from everybody else. And it actually did what it needed to do. Stayed on my face, set my makeup, everything was good. Okay, so don't go with what's popular with the crowd. Be your own self, moral of the story, and get it done. Yeah, that eye is definitely giving Storm. So at this point, you see me getting up. My brother actually ended up ordering a pizza, so he was calling me downstairs. So I let my face set and bake, and that's why I left. And boom, pizza gone, I'm back. And now it's time to start on these lashes, baby. So I am the worst with lashes, or so I thought, but these were actually really easy to apply. I got them on AliExpress. They are a cat wing. It came with a set of 6, and you see how I'm just putting them bad boys on? Natural, boom, natural. It was actually really easy. I let the glue for the lashes dry for about like 3 minutes, and then I applied them, made it super easy. I put those lashes on within like 5 minutes. Oh, this is one of my favorite blushes. This is by Chanel. It's called Rose et Creme. It's a really popular blush that they use on the red carpet for male makeup, but women wear it just the same, and I thought it was just the amount of tint for the goddess. And so yeah, I gotta have a little bit of myself in there too. I'm actually making my own lip concoction. This is a brown Dior Brune under eyeliner, and I thought that it was actually really good for Storm. I wanted a natural type of red, and so I'm outlining my lips first, my Cupid's bow, and I do have a moisturizer on my lips as well. And then from here, the next step, I actually grabbed this red all-purpose cosmetic pencil. It's a mascara, it's a blush, it's a lipstick, and it's by a company called Off-White. It's a really bright crimson red, and I just kind of outlined my lips with that a little bit. I filled it in and was just trying to gauge what that looked like, and I actually really liked the way that came out. It had like a cranberry but natural skin tone red. Yes, it was given Storm. I was very happy with what I came up with. I did follow that with a lip gloss. Just some random lip gloss. This is me concealing the outline border of my lips to make everything very crisp. This is another trick that I learned from the trade of being in the entertainment industry as a model. And I've seen this done a few times, and I noticed that Rihanna's makeup artist does this a lot to her too, and it always looks really good. She always has a very crisp lip line, if you notice, and I love that. I wanted that for Storm because I still wanted to feel very animated and very smooth finish. And so boom, that's what you're getting from here. I put a lip gloss on top to blend everything together. This is literally a lip gloss that I got from a local wig shop. It's called Ruby Kisses, and it's crystal gloss. The color is Hot Voodoo, and so yeah, and that, I have to tell you, is a very sticky lip gloss. I didn't have to apply too much. This is me going with some more setting spray. The look is pretty much done. It's giving finished. I like the way everything looks. Love that for me. Now I'm going to get my costume as I fan my face for the gods. Boom. I love this costume, guys. It is so nostalgic to the 90s cartoon we grew up watching. And I have gauges. A lot of you may not know that. So I have gauges in my ear. They are a 2 gauge, which is a small, it's about the size of a McDonald's straw hole. And so I had these custom earrings made for the lightning bolts that Storm have in her ears. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm screwing them in. They don't come out. And I thought it was a really nice twist on Storm, but my own flair, because I do have gauges and I love my gauges. And so this was really cool to me, and I really liked the outcome of this. And so it was definitely given Storm. Guys, we're at the finish line. I'm so happy with how this costume and this look came out. Storm has been such a spiritual connected character to me since I was a child, and I had to get this off my bucket list, and I'm so happy with the outcome. If you guys like this video and the tutorial, definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Also, hit that subscribe button and follow. Thanks for watching, guys.
So let them thunder, for I am